Hello, divas.
Hello, everybody, and here's the topic today.
When it comes to dating, are you
A frozen chosen. A frozen chosen. Now, obviously, this would then be voluntary. This is, maybe if you don't want to date, you're probably not even watching this video.
Yeah, no.
But if you are watching this video, you're at least interested in dating and trying to figure out why you haven't gotten out there yet.
Yes.
I mean, it takes courage to go out and date.
Well, it does.
We're going to make this a little bit streamlined and easy for you if you're dating over 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't care how old you
80,
are.
90.
It never goes away, and dating is fun.
Goes away. And if it's not fun, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So I encourage you, listen to her videos. She will, if you aren't having fun, listen to her. Follow her system, and I can promise you, divas, it will become fun for you.
Yeah, it should be fun, absolutely. And the very first part one of this series of 4 is going to be talking about dating, love, and ultimately, like. Do you like somebody?
Yeah.
I will tell you why this came to mind, is that when I went out dating in my early 40s, so we're talking about now 25 years ago,
Yeah.
I did a lot of dating based on looking for love, and I finally drew the line in the sand and said, you know what? I am so done being put on the back burner, I was on a mission looking for love. You know what? I just want to meet somebody I like. Like, I want to like them the way they are.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, babe?
Well, I think it's a critical element because when you like somebody, that is the baseline for a friendship.
Yeah.
And if you aren't going to be friends with the person you're thinking about spending the rest of your life with, you've already got some major hurdles to overcome. And this is really what Donna and I talk about. We talk about people, you divas, that want to have a long-term relationship. Could be marriage, could be a lot of things, but it's long-term.
Long-term. That's what we're talking about on this channel. Long-term, traditional, heterosexual, or bisexual relationship, whatever that means for you, okay? Now, the important thing is, and this was an amazing aha moment, so that's why we're sharing with you. It almost sounds obvious, but it really isn't, because I have gone out with men that after struggling to get them to like me, and again, I was in my early to mid-40s, it dawned on me, I don't even like them. Why do I want them to ask me to marry them? Like, I don't even like them. And when I came to that aha moment, I was like, yeah, I'm going to look for somebody that I like.
And this is very common. When you were saying that, what popped into my mind was the first time, for those of you who don't know, I am a certified Beatles fanatic freak. And George Harrison, for those of you who don't know, was the lead guitar player for the Beatles. And they are making their first movie, A Hard Day's Night. And so the film company brought in some young girls to play in the one scene, and they're some of the top models in Britain. And they're on the train, and this girl's name is Patty Boyd. And George Harrison took one look at her, and he told the other guys in the band, I'm going to marry her. And he goes over, and he starts to talk to her, and she says, well, I already have a boyfriend. And later she tells her girlfriends that, and they're like, what, you don't even like the guy! You gave up a Beatle! You don't even like the guy that you're with! And she goes, oh my gosh, you're right.
I know.
She breaks up with him, and the next time they got together for filming, about a week later, he goes, how's that boyfriend? He goes, I don't have a boyfriend anymore. And they eventually got married.
Well, that is such a great story and a great point, because I have dated men, and I was in the desperate mode, and it took me a bit to realize I didn't even like these guys. So I was looking for validation. I understand sometimes that people might be out there to do that. And when you realize that's what you're doing, you can grow and evolve more. That's what dating is about, because I always say it is the #1 personal development course out there. You'll learn a lot about yourself. But if you hone it in and start to realize, well, let me just see if I can meet somebody I like.
Well, the thing, in thinking about the story that I just told, she was willing to give up what most women would consider a dream guy to stay with a guy that she didn't even like.
Just for a moment.
Just for a moment.
For a minute. That's where she's going.
Well, until her girlfriends brought that out. She go, what are you doing? You don't even like the guy. Later in her book, she would say, George was my lifetime soulmate.
So, I love that point, that you brought up because I have watched my girlfriends, and girlfriends have watched me go out with men that ultimately I wasn't being treated the way they thought I should be, and eventually I thought I should be treated.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to realize that I was compromising myself. I was compromising. I was trying to fit into a mold. As I grew and evolved through my dating, and when I went out dating again after the passing of my late husband, I was more secure. I understood what I wanted. And I went out with you, Jeff, because I liked you.
Yeah.
You seem like a really nice guy.
And you saying all of that, I was going to say, Divas, there is a link below. It's a freebie.
Yeah.
She's going to give you 3 huge, huge tips
Yeah.
that basically will, if you haven't done this yet, it's free, absolutely free.
Yep.
And it will give you the ABCs of dating.
Yes, it's the pillars that I used every single time
Yeah.
to
Every
meet
single
this
time.
one and the one before him.
Yeah.
It put me in a good position. It helped me to understand my value.
Yes.
I want you to understand your value.
Yes.
And if you want to read about my
Shenanigans.
Yeah, exactly. The shenanigans that I went through dating before I understood these pillars or the
Yeah.
importance of them,
Yeah.
the link to the book is below as
Yeah.
well. So I hope you understand. Look for like.
Yes.
Look for like in all the right places.
All the right
Even if you're in the
places.
wrong places, look for like, and then that will spark love when it's the right person. Anything else you want to share, babe?
Yes, just remember always this one thing. Divas, it doesn't have to be that hard.